To all of the students. Today let us see about the Sharpless asymmetric epoxidation, in which there is formation of epoxides from the allylic alcohols. In this epoxide formation, let us see about the information of epoxides that are formed from allylic alcohols. Epoxides are the compounds which contain three-membered ring in which divalent oxygen is directly bonded with two carbon atom. These epoxides are most useful naturally occurring organic molecules which are used as a starting material in the production of different products in the industries. We familiar about the fact that because we use this epoxide as a epoxidizing agent in epoxidation, that is metachloroperoxybenzoic acid. You know about this epoxidizing agent because in the previous lecture we used this epoxidizing reagents in a reaction. Now let us know about the stereoselectivity in this Sharpless asymmetric epoxidation. This stereoselectivity is one of the property in a chemical reaction in which single reactant forms an unequal mixture of stereoisomers, and this depends upon the stereochemistry of the transition state. If the transition states are enantiotropic, then these transition states have similar energy, therefore they proceeds through the similar extent and gives rise to the formation of enantiomer with 50-50% of ratio. That means in this case, when transition states are enantiotropic, as the product form in the enantiomer form is in the extent of 50-50 ratio, then there is no enantioselectivity found. That means no stereoselectivity is found in the formation of product. But if transition states are distereotopic, in that case one of the transition state have higher energy and one of the transition state have lower energy, but the addition takes place via low energy transition state, which results in the formation in more of one stereoisomer. Now let us see about the asymmetric reaction. That means this Sharpless asymmetric epoxidation is asymmetric type of reaction because in this reaction the starting material, which is a chiral starting material, converts one enantiomer into epoxide. Therefore this is asymmetric reaction, and this reaction is enantioselective because it depends upon the type of enantiomer. You can see on a screen the general representation of Sharpless asymmetric epoxidation, that is SAE, in which primary or secondary allylic alcohol can be converted into 2,3 epoxy alcohols. In the structure you can see that the double bond is present between this second and third carbon atom. The first carbon atom will be considered from R1 alkyl group. Therefore this is second carbon atom and this will be third carbon atom. Therefore when oxygen get adds to carbon-carbon double bond by converting into single bond, this oxygen get adds to this second and third carbon atom like this. This is the formation of epoxide by forming a three-membered cyclic ring by the bonding of divalent oxygen to the two carbon atoms. And you already know this reaction is enantioselective. Selective, that means it is stereoselective type of reaction, and the product form, that is enantiomer form, depends on the stereochemistry of the catalyst that is used during the reaction. On an arrow you can see that here the word magic written, but we are not performing here any magic. This magic means this reaction is proceed. That means when the reactants are converted into products, that allylic alcohols are converted into 2,3 epoxy alcohols, the catalyst used are referred here as a magic. Let us see which type of catalyst are used. The first one is titanium isopropoxide. Titanium isopropoxide, that is written as Ti in bracket OIPR to the base 4. Diethyl tartarate, it is abbreviated here as DET. Tertiary butyl hydroperoxide, it is indicated by TBuOOH. After that, the solvent used is dichloromethane, and the temperature is -20 degree, that means 253 Kelvin, used during the reaction. Let us see how the reaction proceeds. In this reaction, you can see the alcohol here used as a reactant in presence of titanium tetra isopropoxide and DET, that is diethyl tartrate, and TBuOOH, that means tertiary butyl peroxide, in presence of solvent CS2Cl2 and temperature -20 degrees Celsius, that means 253 Kelvin. You can see the oxygen forms epoxide. This oxygen forms epoxide with the carbons of double bond to form a cyclic structure. In the similar way, here also the reaction is given in the similar manner. The catalysts used are also similar. But there are some differences in both of these products. What are the differences? You can see the difference here. In both the cases, you can see that if positive DET is used, the sign plus and minus that indicate the either it is levorotatory or dextrorotatory. Dextrorotatory indicate positive sign, levorotatory indicate negative sign. That means it depends upon the enantiomeric form of the catalyst. Here DET use is in dextroenantiomeric form, and in the second reaction DET use is in levorotatory enantiomeric form. Therefore, when the product is formed, let us see how the joining of oxygen with two carbon takes place. Now in this case, epoxidation with negative DET adds the oxygen atom from above of the plane, and in case of epoxidation with positive DET adds on oxygen from the below the plane. Therefore, in the previous slide we see the oxygen bonded with carbon with dark line and shaded lines. The dark line indicate the epoxidation of oxygen from above side, and shaded line indicate the epoxidation of oxygen from below the plane. The similar reaction is shown here, that when this oxygen adds to the carbon-carbon double bond from above the plane, then it gives rise to the formation of this major product. And when this oxygen attacks the carbon-carbon double bond from the lower side, the oxygen will form epoxide from the lower side below the plane to form the major product. Now here the catalyst used is titanium tetraisopropoxide with diethyl tartrate. The use of dextro or levo tartrate will yield different enantiomers, either attachment of oxygen from above the plane or below the plane. Tertiary butyl peroxide acts here as an oxidizing agent, and dichloromethane solvent is used as a solvent for this reaction, and temperature is maintained at nearly equal to minus 20 degrees Celsius, that is 253 Kelvin. Students, in such a way, Sharpless asymmetric epoxidation takes place by using DET, titanium tetraisoperoxide, tertiary butyl peroxide, and the catalyst, either it will be dextro or levorotatory enantiomer, because product depends upon the enantiomeric form of the catalyst. When the catalyst is levo, then attachment of oxygen is from above side of the plane, and if the DET is in dextro form, then the attachment of oxygen to form epoxide is from the below side of the plane. In such a way, by using suitable catalyst and maintaining the condition of temperature, we can convert allylic alcohols into the corresponding epoxide, that is known as Sharpless asymmetric epoxidation.